Yeah, it helps if I unmute the mic. What's up? What's up, everybody? Frog in my throat, I think, tonight. Yummy. Oh, let's see here. I'm gonna blow this up a little bit. We're gonna chit chat and mess with some videos here. How's everybody doing tonight? See if we can crash my computer while I'm trying to edit and stream at the same time. Should be fun. That's a lot of cuts. Oh my goodness, I forgot about the there's a playoff. That's right. I forgot about that. Playoffs. Just got done eating. We ate pretty late, so I'm like, I'm feeling it tonight. What's up, man? What's up? What are you smiling for? You grinning ear to ear. Why am I struggling here? Why is there two? Anyways, that's weird. Let's go ahead and leave that there. I gotta go through and find all my here. All my whole previews. I like to put them in a different spot. That way I can go back and edit the footage just for those whole previews. It would have been smarter to actually edit the name of the whole preview. Oh gosh, there's no amazing editing skills going on here. Is that the... Okay, that is. Oh gosh, I did like a whole walk on that one. Oh, that's because it's got a like, it's a super dog leg right. I remember. I'm waiting for my computer to crash. Oh, look at that. That's a brilliant zoom. Oh, that's a brilliant zoom. Oh, high quality editing right there, or camera work. Why is he down on his knee? Is he like taking a nap during the hole? We got some work to make that look better. All right, on to the next hole. All right, we're still on the same hole. Still on the same hole. Still on the same hole. Oh yeah, that was a tough par 4. That's right. There's another little clip. What you guys playing tonight? You guys ranking up in Overwatch, or you grinding? You grinding the WoW? There, I can start actually doing some stuff. I got After Effects, as you can see down here. Well, actually, you can't because the camera's blocking it, but I did get After Effects. Did I get that whole preview? Ah, the timeline's too big. No, I didn't. I skipped that whole preview. Did I actually film it though? Yes, I did. Because there's okay. So that's the dog leg left. Yep, I got that whole preview. Awesome. They're putting out. And there's the end. That's why I zoomed into the baskets. Rating heroic. So how is that? I mean, is it dumbed down? Is it good? Is it not good? Like, did they make it more challenging? Okay. I need to know that this is where the playoff begins. Spoilers. I am not. I am not. Okay, let's go ahead and save that before it decides to back footage. Re-edit. That's crazy. Myth. Okay, that makes sense. For someone that's never done anything, I don't think I've done. Trying to think. I don't think I've done a full raid ever. I don't think I've ever done a full raid. I need to pop out chat and put you guys over here so I'm like kind of looking at the screen while I'm doing this. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually come back. I don't think I've ever actually done a full raid. Okay. So we got all of it pre-edited. We got all the holes set. I'm actually going to close out of this for now. This is where he's going to kill me because I'm going to open up Photoshop and start doing my little hole things. Let's see here. I already have it saved, but I'll save it again. What up, AJ? Oh, there's nothing inappropriate on that desktop or anything that's going to get... nope, nothing bad. Happy birthday, AJ. Happy birthday. That's about all you get. That's about enough of that. You're going to see my little cheater move for my whole previews. If I remember to save the Photoshop file. Did I save the template? Was I smart enough to save the template? I think. Oh! No, I don't want the brush. I don't care about the brush tool. Let's see. Control Enter. No, there we go. I was smart enough to save the template. I can just go in and edit it. That makes me happy. Okay. Now I gotta get another page open. PDGA.com. No, PDGA? Is that where I go? Yeah, we'll go to PDGA. I can just pull it up. Live scoring. I can just pull the distances up that way. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the live scoring and I'm going to go through and grab all the distances. And I'm going to make my little hole images. And we are going to start on hole 8. So hole 8. Hole 8 was a 315 foot. We'll leave. Let's see. What was hole 7? I got to see what hole 7's sponsor was because I don't like duping them. Hole 7 sponsor, of course, was Lucky Let's Golf. So we will hide Lucky and we will go to Heisers for Hope. Boom! DMCA'd. Happy birthday song. I know, right? They're going to come and copyright strike me. There we go. And then we save as. I think I got them all as JPEGs, yeah. So, hole 8. Hole 8. Save. Done. And then we go to hole 9. This is why I do it in Photoshop, because I can just take off the Heights for Hope, put in NADGT, go to hole 9, which is a par 4, not 45, 4, and it was 464 feet, and save. This is so easy when I do it like this. This is for me. This is easy. I'm sure there's some fancy After Effects process image thing that I could do to make it even better. Oh, look, hole 10 is going to be sponsored by me. Par 3, 176 feet. $170, 175, and save. This is such cheating. Time consuming more than anything. That's hole 10. So what I'll do is I'll take the images and then I'll throw them in the video, but we're not going to do that yet. I'm going to keep going. I'm waiting on, there was 2 guys that were going to get their form broke today. No, form broke. Yeah, there was 2 guys that were supposed to come on today, and I was going to break down their form, so I'm waiting on them to show up. If anybody watching wants to have their form show up or form reviewed, let me know. We'll take a look at it. What's up? What's up? What's up? Just doing some basic Photoshop work, editing the holes. Did I save? I did not save hole 10 as a par 4, did I? I think I did. Did I save hole 10 as a par 4? I did. Bye-bye, hole 10. Hole 10 was definitely not a par 4. And it was not sponsored by Flight Factory. It was sponsored by me. Why didn't somebody tell me that I saved a 175-foot hole as a par 4? Gosh. Make me look evil here. Hole 10. JPEG. Y'all supposed to have my back. I did notice in your a couple of the Daphne throws, I noticed that instantly that back foot was dragging. And you could actually, I think you could hear it in the videos. I definitely did notice that. 220. Hole 11 was 220 feet, par 3. Sponsored by Flight Factory. That was hole 11. Yes, hole 11. And then we will go over to the real estate. Hole 12, which was a par 4. And that was 490 feet. Don't like how it needs to come down. Just we'll leave it. They're all the same. Tell me there's an easier way in like After Effects. I would have to do all this in After Effects, right? I'd still have to edit each image as it goes. I wouldn't be able to just like program something. Like this is still going to be manual work on that, I'm assuming. Hole 13, par 3, 155 feet. Sponsored by Team Lucky. Absolutely. Some throws I got it up, some throws I didn't. Hey, you know what? The older you get, when you, I meant, oh, wrong platform. Anyways, no, that's good. I focus on that a lot myself, trying to get that foot up. It also saves your shoes when you do it too. You can save your shoes. That's a very good thing. All right, that will be sponsored by Heisers. I hope we're already back through all the sponsors already because we didn't have that many this time. But the ones we did have were awesome. That was hole 14. Hole 15. Man, I forgot how small some of these holes were. Oh, or he. Let's see. We're a little loose tonight. I'm just setting up my hold distances for my video. Almost done with that. And then we can go back over to DaVinci and, excuse me, ice cream. Pop that out. That is not centered at all. But again, they're all uniform, so whatever. And that is hole Hole 16. Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Can you send it via Facebook? You send it via Facebook, and I will definitely take a look at it. AJ, you get out throwing, bud. You ready for Saturday? Hey, I have notifications that you sent me in Facebook. Let's go ahead and drop Adobe down. Here, actually, I'll pull it up in the other monitor first. Make sure you're not trolling me. I don't want Windows Facebook Messenger for Windows. I just click on a website and it's there. Stop trolling me. Okay. Oh, you even sent it to me with the on time too? You are awesome. All right. We'll do it at normal speed and then we'll see. Been a little busy at the shop with vacation next week and absolutely ready. I got one for you. Hole 17 Pro Pad. At PSC. Bobby, she went out and threw with me today. And this is actually the video I've already seen, so it's gonna be fun to rewatch it with you. I told her I could never play hole 17 without taking a 5. I don't know why. I just hole 17 always eats my lunch. Even Matty O throws a sidearm layup on it. At least he did when I played with him. So I'm throwing Maverick. I'm throwing sidearm Sheriff, sidearm Felon. I'm trying different kinds of stuff. And she's like, throw the Cenis. It's a 300-foot hyzer flip tunnel shot that ends to the right. And she tells me to throw the Cenis. I put the Cenis about 20 feet from the basket. This disc is stupid. It's just stupid. Stupid. Yeah, the yellow Cenis does that for sure. This isn't the throw I seen. The throw that I seen, you landed over here to the left somewhere. This is a little different. Let's take a look at it again. See if I remember how to do this. Nope. Why am I not remembering how to do this? Did I break it? Seriously? Uh-huh. Why do I not remember how to go frame by frame? I'm almost positive. Oh, it's because you were standing still. It's because you were standing still. I'm like, what's going on? He's not moving. Oh gosh. All right, let's let it go a little bit. And we're gonna slow it down. You and that left hand. Are you trolling me with this left hand? I can already see the hand fingers you're doing. You trolling me? Okay, you didn't have your fingers completely closed. So your hand's way out. We already talked about that. Your foot's still doing the this landing. I forgot what you told me to get. Was it 10 or something? Your toe is out in front of your heel, which we talked about already. There's only so much you can work on at one time. That looks better. That already looks way better. Because you were like You were rounding and then coming up, cutting your head off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were talking about that last time. He's actually lower than he was before. He was actually higher, almost like what Oakley does and what I do from time to time. He's actually coming down underneath the logo of the shirt when it's actually time to throw. But he's being a cheater McCheaterson. Me and AJ's worked on this a lot. We all do it. Every one of us do it. Every one of us does it. We all want to see where the disc is going before we throw it because we want to see the pretty flight. So your hips are open, your eyes, your whole body is rotating around to the basket, and the disc is still in your hand. So all your power is right there. That's like all the power you got is snap, like snap, 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 snap. Maybe you got a little bit of that, but it's all like there. That's all it is. There, snap. Because all of that is already open and looking to where you're going. You did. You absolutely did. Yeah, when you can tell that you're going to because your hand is on the outside of the disc. Your hand is not, instead of, let me see if I can do this. Where are you at it? OBS. That button. No, that button. There it is. So instead of, a lot of people when they throw, when they're pulling, their hands at like the back of the disc and they're pulling it. They're pulling it through. Your hand's actually out here on the edge coming in, which is great, which is how it's supposed to be. We all do. Every one of us does. And there's a time and a place for it. But I think, yeah, it's a 300 something foot hole. This is one of those holes where you want to grip and rip it and just trust the disc. Let the disc do the work. You ain't got to tell it what to do. You ain't got to do any of that. But you can tell by you opening up early, that's why it went right. I don't know what disc that is, but you can see that by opening up the way it did, it caused it to have that torque to go right. Yeah, I remember it being a good pull. Like you got to throw it probably 350, 60 to get it up on that hill. I was with Gibney and Cameron Cole Laser, and I was CTP on this hole. I had it 10 foot short of the basket, and I caged the little 10 footer because it was the first birdie of the round for me, and it rolled down the hill, and I took a 4. Yeah, I don't like this hole. But you have so much more. You really do. There you go. At the moment. Yep. At the moment. Like look at your eyes. What up, Chris? How you doing? Your eyes are like, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna find out where this thing's going before I throw it. And then right there, stands up, and you actually go into an Anheuser pose. Did you notice that? When you stand up, when you stood up like this, we talked about this last time, right? When you stand up, there is now a human being between you and the basket that you got to go around. We talked about that already. And when you have to go around this human being like that, you start here, the disc comes out, the disc comes out, the disc comes out. That means since the flight path started on that C shape, it's got to end on that C shape. So that's why the disc is going to slowly go right the whole way, because it had to get around the human being to fly. Was this the only one in the video, or was there another one? Oh, let's look at the big par 4. 500 foot. Let's see what you do. You done gave me the link now. Now we're watching it. You're done skis. What do you got? What was that, a hand die? What? That's a pretty disc. Oh, this is bad, he says. Oh no. Oh, captain. That's pretty understable. But if you're maxing out at 350, 375, it's probably just about perfect for you. Is this about to go right? Or are you going to stand up and go big dumpy hyzer? Just off of this point right here, the way your foot's angled and where the disc is, I'm assuming you're going to stand up again and go right. But I could be totally wrong. You could nose up it in hyzer too. Oh no. Look at the foot. It's like pointing to the right. But you stood up. Oh, wobbles. Let's just watch the flight. Nose up. Okay, so... And going right? Is it really? Is it going roller? Or are you throwing a thrower? Yeah. And you could see it as you walked up. That's why I went on that big anhyzer the whole way. Dang. It's so close to being so good. Like you reached out to the back left of the T-pad, but your body keeps getting in the way. It's always the body. Because, like, if you could make this disc go from here to there, you would have so much power. But right now, it's going dink, dink. What is that thing you said? Epic Pen? The world's most popular... What is this? Is this free? I'm running Photoshop, streaming, and now downloading and installing a program. This is... My computer's going to explode. Oh, I'm getting pop-ups. Do you not play the front 9 of Daphne? This is the front 9 of Daphne. Did you only play the back 9 of Daphne, AJ? Let's take a look. We'll go through it real quick. All right, so how do we use this thing? Can you just... Can I put it over there and then, like... Oh, are we going to get fancy? Eraser, line, pen, highlighter? Can we go highlighter? Does this work? Oh, this is the best thing ever. Oh, and it's Photoshop. Shortcuts. Oh, you are my hero. Okay, can we come back to the video, though? How do we go back to... Not... God, I have so much stuff open. How do we get back to controlling the video? Because if I click here, it'll... if you want to go back, click the cursor. You're so smart. Okay. So let's do that. So the disc is here. That's a big dot. We don't need it that big. That's what she said. Let's go right here. And then we go back to the cursor. Is there a shortcut to toggle the cursor? Control Shift 2. Okay. And then, oh gosh, let's go back. And then that's Control Shift 4. Control Shift 4. So the disc is here. And Control Shift 2 back to the video. Ah! And now we're out here. Look at that. You have arrived. So that's where your disc is traveling right now. Just in that last step. So there's no straight line to the disc at all. It's going dink, dink, dink. So you're losing, gosh bless it, spacebar, Rob. So you're losing everything. You're going down, up, and then back out. All your momentum, this whole run up gets just destroyed. If we, let's see if we can pull up a quick poll. get rid of all that? How do we clear it? Clear screen, cool. Paul. Let's just grab. We'll make sure we mute it. It's all muted. We'll watch a ad for Terry here. Make him some money. Enjoy your penny, Terry. Cool. Let's look at. Spoiler alert, by the way. Let's look at Paul. I want to see a straight one. This should be a sidearm, I'm assuming. Did he throw sidearm here? Did he go back in? Okay. Not the best camera angle. Yeah, not the best camera angle for that. Can we get a straight behind throw? I go with Paul because he's like, he doesn't have a huge body. He doesn't have a huge wingspan. He's not super tall. He does that. That's his shtick. The little down and boom. The difference is when you come away and you come up. This is on Heiser, by the way. Do you see? You can't see it in the quality of the coverage. Can I go higher res, please? No. But do you see his elbow and his wrist? His wrist is like that. Josh Anton's run-up's hilarious. So his wrist is actually like that, like he's pouring a cup of coffee, right? And then his elbow, he's breaking a window. Like, boom, smashing a car window. Boom, smashing a car window. And you notice his body never gets in the way of the disc. Like when his, where's the pin? When the disc is in his chest, if you look shoulder to shoulder, there's nothing in the way of the disc, right? So if there's nothing in the way of the disc, and this is on a big hyzer too. If there's nothing in the way of the disc, nothing's stopping him. His shoulders are clear. His hips are not fully open. Now they're open because he's throwing this monster hyzer. Actually, I want to see the shot. A 405-foot par 3. And he just casually throws up 100-foot in the air hyzer. Because why not? Huck face. Let's go look to a more human pool. Yeah, I believe so. I believe exactly that. Because look at Anton, right? Like, what's crazy about Anton is look at his hand. Look at his thumb. When I teach people how to throw power or more power, I tell them to not grab the disc until it gets midway through their chest and then grab it as hard as you can and then let it go. He's literally has his thumb off the disc until he's ready to pull through. Now, this spot he is in is horrible. But he's been doing it forever. So it's his thing. But you notice his left hand is tight against his body. He now has full grip of the disc. And when he pulls through, his body's not in the way. His body is out of the way. His elbow is backhanding a window. His wrist is bent like he's pouring a cup of coffee. What up, Gabe? And he got it all the way down to nose down. And that disc rips out of his hand. And that left hand is still stuck to his body. So this part right here might look weird. But once he gets here, the elbow goes through and he goes through. Yeah, you need to delete the body. Yeah, so we'll go back to yours real quick. Hey, what's up, bud? I'm actually going to pull up your form here in a minute so I can kind of see what you're doing on yours. So yeah, I would highly suggest getting that disc away from your body and keeping it away from your body because your body is what's stopping you from generating power. Your body is in the way. Like there's no path to the basket. There's the basket right out there. I can see it clear as day. And there's nothing there. It's just a human being in the way. Let me see if I can pull up something from Gabe here. Let's look at maybe I can pull up your throw from Facebook. Let's do that. Let's pull up your throw from Facebook. Maybe I can find it still. I did post it on Facebook, didn't I? There it is. Okay. So we will grab that. I just need to, can I download this? Okay. Gabe, did you hear that? So what's your advice then? I know I need to fix my foot placement. Let's watch the young Padawan here, because he kind of does it too, but he gets away with it because he's young and he's limber. But he has so much more power left in him. I don't think I can do the same trick on Facebook. So actually, he's pretty clear of his. I can already tell he's going to be pretty clear of his body. His toe goes down first. His toes down. His reach back's at full extent. The foot angle is perfect. That's actually really good. I've never broke his form down in front of him, so this should be interesting. His hand looks like it's about to be tight to his body. He's rounding a little bit. But, oh, huck face. Look at that mouth. Look at that. Yeah. So, now that we're in the power pocket, look at this. Elbow, smash. Elbow smashing a window. Wrist, down. I can see the nose of the disc on this side. So that means when it gets around to the other side, the disc is going to be nose down. Bubble butt. That's not mine. That's from his mom's. Foot is in the perfect angle here. So he started in toe. You can see him rolling his foot on the side. Not spinning on the heel, not spinning on the toe. He's going to roll on the side. His arm is completely tucked. And let me get back to my cursor. Boom. Explosion. So we'll play at normal speed. This is a 398-foot hyzer that he puts 2 foot from the basket. Are you ready? You're going to see the disc come in right here. And then you'll see it over here at the left, bounce by the basket. There it is, right there.
Park that? It's not hard. Just throw a hyzer.
It's not hard. Just throw a hyzer. He's cleared up perfect on his form. I can't get that hole. Okay, I won't say that I can't get that hole. I actually did get that hole with him, but I am landing 30 feet right pin high. I can't get that tight. I've never finished pin high left of the basket like he did, or deep over by the basket. I can get to the basket, but I'm more almost to the parking lot on the right. I'm never. It's 398 feet. I got to throw a hyzer flip flex shot that far. He's like, Ballista Pro, I'm just going to throw a little hyzer with my top knot, and it's going to go forever. Because that's what he does. It's ridiculous. That was me, AJ, 60 feet away, the bush on hole 9 at Muni. I was doing that, what, last year? Wasn't it last year when I could not get past the bush on hole 9? That hole Gabe was just throwing? You know that pole that's in front of the parking lot with the power line on it? I think I've hit that pole more than landed on the green. That power pole is 100 feet wide for me. I don't know why. Let's look at a more controlled shot. There we go. We got a putter, or this is a putter mid. It's like a mid. Take a look, see what happens here. This is a more controlled shot, so I'm assuming you're going to be slower. That's a Buzz OS. This should be, I'm assuming you're going to throw a hyzer since it's a Buzz OS. Just a standard Buzz? Okay. Big Z Buzz. Okay. The big stamp got me. You really like to lean over, don't you? Not a bad thing. But it is very hard to be that consistent because at the very last second, if you stand up, everything's going to go to poop. Right there. You see your foot? That's what I want you to work on. Your foot. AJ sees it because AJ's worked on it. Your foot. Leaning over is not bad, but do nose over toes, not ears over toes. You know, leaning over and doing your thing's not bad. The problem is if you get to the end of your throw, if you stand up, the disc is going to go right every time, okay? But look at your foot. This is not terrible. This is actually setting you up to do this, which is fine. Get a more vibrant color. But this foot, you can see it. You're open. Everything's open. Everything wants to send the disc this way. That's what you're telling your body to do. Oh, stop it. So you're completely open. You're already look. You're almost looking at the basket before you even throw, which again is not a bad thing on more controlled shots like this. So don't worry about that. But you, what do you? Let me do a line real quick, just for reference here. So your spine angle. Here, we'll do it from this here. That's your spine right now. Where is it going to be when it finishes? You stood up. Stood up. You're throwing hyzer. Remember? We're throwing hyzer, I'm assuming. Look at your spine angle now. There it goes to the right again. Did this end up being okay? Was that the line you wanted, or was that too far right? I can't tell by the flight yet because it's in slow-mo. Let me watch it in normal speed. You stalled it. Do you know why? You know why you stalled it now, though, right? Because you stood up on it. So bending over is not a bad thing. It's not. You'll see Paul Macbeth. I can pull up. Remember that throw we watched to Paul? Paul's first throw on hole 1 at the last tournament they're at. Is this it? No, I don't want the final round. It was the first throw. Was this it? No. Why am I losing my mind? I don't even know what coverage it was. But anyways, Paul does the same thing. Paul's leans over a lot too, but the trick is he doesn't stand up mid-throw. As soon as you stand up, your body's like, oh, you want to throw an Anheuser. See ya. but I need to stay bent if I'm doing the bent. Otherwise, I'm going to stand up and screw everything. 100%. So find a happy medium. You know, if you got to go, if you got for what I teach is the same thing in most sports. Man, I had some ice cream and it is kicking my butt. What I teach and what I say to people that, because I don't do it myself, but what I say to people is nose over toes. If you could just remember nose over toes when you're doing your run ups, you're sitting there looking the whole time, nose over toes, nose over toes. Hey Downey, are you going to make it in? Or are you still on the wait list? I think you were on the wait list last I checked. I don't want to play you in the woods. You better still be on that wait list. I don't want to play you. Oh, he got in. Who dropped? Did Cam drop? Wait, did Cam drop? Cam dropped, didn't he? That is so bright on the screen. I think Cam dropped because he's not in there no more. He's going to Waco. Oh, okay. No, baby. Oh, look at that horrible rating. God, Rob, what are you even doing? Well, that just opened up the game. If Cam's not there, it's anybody's ball game. I'm a little excited now. Or totally random. If Gibney's been playing, he shreds PSC pretty good. Harvey can shoot PSC pretty good. Scott's streaky. Downey's you're gonna be handcuffed with power, but you can throw a putter on almost all the holes. Adam, streaky, but he's been playing some big tournaments and traveling, so he's probably gonna come in with a lot of confidence. I'm gonna do really good on one round and really bad on the other. I don't know. Why don't I know this person? I probably know him, I just don't know his name. Ian, I played with Ian not too long ago. He's not doing bad at all. Eric, it depends if his putt's on. If his putt's on, we're all in trouble. And Barrett will probably finish in the top 5 because it's Barrett, and that's just what Barrett does. He just shows up out of nowhere and plays really good. All right, there's my breakdown of this weekend. AJ, come on up to open, bud. So I would totally just suggest working on that nose over toes. That's what I would suggest. Because the couple drives that I've seen and we've broke down, it's all been you standing up at the last second. I mean, even on this one, your spine angle's there. But when you go to throw, you're now telling your body to throw Anheuser. You're like standing up on it. Yeah. So that's exactly what's going on. And you know what? I could probably pull it up on mine too. Let's see. I know I do it. I'm actually scared to look at this. Yeah, absolutely, AJ. Do you have one recently? If you have one recently, I would definitely break it down. Where is one that I would throw a full run up on? Probably hole 3. If you can send it to me on Facebook, I'll be able to pull it up. Let's look for. Oh, look at that! We're already looking at hole 3. I'm gonna break down my. I don't. Okay, so listen. I don't watch my own form. How stupid's that? This is probably going to be the first time I've ever sat down and broke up down my own form. I don't watch it. I don't want to. I'm already telling them. So what I'm telling the camera is I'm not going to reach this hole. I mean, if I remember right. Let's see if that's right. Yeah. 25% speed. Hold in the headwind a lot better than my Fusion ones. 27. We're not going to talk about that putt. I got to learn to commit to my putt, so we're going to skip that. We're going to go right on to the next hole. Hole 3 is 377. Slightly uphill, and it's playing into a pretty strong headwind right now. So I'm going to go with my newly Lucid Raider. This should hold in the headwind a lot better than my Fusion. What happened to that Raider? I'm not going to get there. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, shut up. Throw the disc. Go back to 25% here. 4K my butt. Stop! Thank you. And mute. I have a problem of stepping too far left. I can already see it. My run-up's way too big. I look like MC Hammer with his baggy pants. Start breaking down, doing a dance. Look at these things. Holy smokes. Reaching out. I'm leaned over. Toe down. That's good. Pulling to my chest just like you do. Hips are closed. Hips are still closed. I'm looking to where I'm going to throw it, but I've moved out of the way of the disc. So the disc has a clear line. I'm letting go on Anheuser because I stood up. This is horrible. That looks so weird. It's so high. But my foot didn't drag either. My foot's coming around. Look at that. I had so much momentum that when I spun and I got up on my heel, I actually rolled my shoe, which resulted in me actually getting to the basket. Even I was surprised. I think we got there. Yeah, we got there. Came over the top of it a little bit. Yes, you did. See? We seen it. We broke it down. I think it actually might be pin high. It is. I've already know. We've seen this already. Yeah, pin high. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, all right. AJ, you did. Do I have one of you? Gosh. When have I taken one of you? I'm trying to think if it's still on the phone or not. If it's still on the phone, we're kind of bummed. I'm looking through my phone because I can't remember the last one we took of you. You guys want to see what I look like with no beard? No. Where are you at, AJ? Gosh, I gotta delete stuff off my phone. I didn't take one of you throwing. I took one of you walking away from the basket. I took one of Gabe making fun of my putt. I don't see one. But I bet you if I pull up the video that me, you, and Daniel did, I bet you you're throwing kind of similar to it. I just don't know if we ever do a backhand. Do we ever do a backhand? Tonal. That's the only thing I don't know. Look at that guy. Look at these guys. Clowns. Oh, that's forehand rollers. I think these are sidearms. Yeah, those are sidearms. Oh, should we break down your 360 drive? That was a fun day. That was such a fun day. That was such a fun day. Why am I doing lefty sidearm? Oh, because I can. That's right. Yay! AJ sent me a video. Cool. Okay, let me pull it up real quick. No kidding. I'm just gonna wake up and guess who I see on a chat on a 2019 video. What video was I chatting on? Oh my goodness. I don't even know which one. Oh, you're gonna send me that video. Okay, okay. Remember, kids, when you're filming with your phone, turn it someone gun sideways. Ooh, I almost said potty words. Take your phone and turn it sideways. All right, let's take a look. Are we gonna get it? Okay, I see what's going on. All right, here we go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Yeah, I can't even zoom in on the video. Can we get this bigger? It's about as big as we can get it. That's why you get some nice Adidas shoes. All right, AJ's doing his best turtle impersonation on this. I am a turtle. I am a turtle. AJ actually crushed this drive, if I remember right. It was actually a pretty far drive. It's a kind of a bad angle to really do much on. But if you look at AJ, you two are almost spot on. And it's not even just you two. It's most everybody that I work with all has the same problem. It's the very basics. It's this. While his foot did go left, right? You can't really tell on the camera. AB was on lead card. I'm trying to find the video. Okay. While your foot's going left and it's not a problem, the foot, you know, if this is the T pad and you know, this is the T pad, right? And we're going this direction. His foot is landing like this. So it's coming down with the toe, and then you have the heel, but it's landing open. Yeah, we'll definitely. I have to start practicing Mobile a lot, and I believe AJ does too. So we will definitely be making trips out there. Actually, I'm going to Citronelle. Is Citronelle next Saturday? Not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. Is that when Citronelle is? So he's doing great. He's like step, 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 and step. But this last step, instead of being like this, where his toe is here and his heel's here, it's like this. It's open. The 27th. So we got a week between. Okay. So I'm gonna go to Citronelle next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend to practice for that. So I can see that already. But by him doing that, what he actually did on this throw is he stood up on it. If you look, his spine's still over, but his eyes are already trying to look where he's going. And he got away with it. Because that's a Hades, if I'm not mistaken. It's a fun course from what I remember. So he got away with it because this Hades just took off. But all his power, actually, it's not bad. Let me look at this again. It's actually not bad. Let's watch his hips. Right now, his hips are pointing like this, which is good. Watch the hips. Let's not watch it that fast. That's where you got your power from that time, AJ. Your hips at the very last second are still like this. Let me get rid of all that. Are still like this. Because your target's this way. Right? So your hips are still closed. The disc is releasing from your hand, and now your hips are opening them up. That's why you still got the power on that particular throw. It's because the hips didn't rotate early. They were still engaged in the throw. So you for the first time, like that day, I'm assuming, I don't know, but for the first time in a while, you used your lower body. It wasn't just your mechanic freaking monster grip propelling the disc. You actually used your lower body. That's why you threw that probably close to 400 feet. I think you were saying somewhere like that. I'm going to open up a video. We got just a few minutes here. I can do this. And I want you guys to take a quick peek at it. It's on my... I'm going to open it up on a different screen real quick. Make sure that I can pull it up here. 400, but I firmly believe anybody can get 400 feet, no matter what your body size is. If somebody like Johnny McRae, who's older, can throw further than 400, if somebody as tiny as Paige Pierce can throw over 400, if somebody like the person I'm about to show you can throw over 400, I think any body type can do it. Let me grab a quick video. I'm going to show you guys a quick little snippet of this clinic. I think I have it hidden. That's why I'm having to go find it real quick. Here, listen to this. Listen to this real quick. I'll give you a free 2-minute lesson with J-Ray, who throws fan grip and can stand still a Vandal 400 plus feet. You ready?
So if you're planning loaded, your power comes from your hips.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're planning here, your hips are already squared. They can't turn. You can't go any further than this.
Yeah.
But if you plant out in front of you, your hips are already set to be loaded. And so now you're coming through and you can drive that hip and drive that knee up. So I come in to my throw, and like it doesn't matter. It's all the same, regardless of direction or angle or type of shot. But you're coming in and I get out in front and I stab that foot because I'm trying to stop all of my momentum from going forward to stop right here at this. There's a wall here. I want everything to explode into the disc. The moment I go past this or bring my weight forward, I'm taking the momentum away from the disc and my body's carrying it. If I stop and drive through and let everything go into the disc, all the power goes into the disc.
Yeah.
So it's just coming through.
Oh my.
That was my stable chameleon right
here. Everything stays behind that wall. So that you can drive. When I get back, I mean, and the only time you're going all the way back is if you're trying to throw as far as you can.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're throwing mid-ranges and fairway drivers, you're using that for control and relative distance. Yeah. So your takeaway should match that. If you're trying to throw 300 feet with a...
What I want to go back real quick is I want you to see his, even when he's telling us what he's going to do,
and
when he like rocks his body, watch his foot.
Stab that foot because I'm trying to stop all of my momentum from going forward to stop right here at this. There's a wall here. I want everything to explode into the disc. The moment I go past this or bring my weight forward, I'm taking the momentum away from the disc.
There it is.
Be loaded.
Sorry.
And so now you're coming through and you can drive that hip and drive that knee up. So I come in to my throw, and like it doesn't matter. It's all the same, regardless of direction or angle or type of shot. But you're coming in, and I get out in front and I stab that foot.
That right there is what I want to show you. He's a little extreme. This is a little extreme by how far he's right to left. But what he's doing is this. Look at his foot. Look where his hips are pointing. That's a horrible color. His hips are pointing backwards in line with his foot. And that disc has got a clear path to explode on his reach back and out. Isn't that crazy? I'm gonna see if I can get catch him throwing real quick a couple times. He throws a couple. Yes, I am. It is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy that you showed it to me. Okay, let's see. He's gonna throw one here.
Yeah. Is this flipping?
Yeah.
Right. So it's just loading up out in front.
That's smashed.
Is that good? Oh my! And it's still going right.
It's smashed. So let's watch him throw this real quick, and I'll break it down like I did with you guys. Smashed. Disc is out away from his body. Plant foot is toe back, heel forward. Ignore the reach. That's what he's been doing for years, like I told you with the other guy. That was close to 500. He's leaned over, but he's not standing up. Do you see this? He's leaned over. Ooh, that was loud. And even on the release of the disc, he's still leaned over. Yeah. Isn't that awesome? Look at the torque. I know the quality is horrible, but it was like a last minute thing. Look at the torque in that foot. Again, the quality is horrible, but he's shredding that ground. And the toe comes up. Now, he did kick off, but look at, like, he is so much on this foot that it is like sideways and kicked up off the ground. It's just nuts. So that's J-Ray. J-Ray crushes. J-Ray. Oh, did I mention that went almost 500 feet and it's a fan grip? He doesn't power grip anything. He fan grips everything. Just to kind of give you a little more salt in the wound. It just upsets me because he's like a foot tall or shorter than me, and he throws a mile longer than me. Ugh. Yes, I am. I am going to start filming that after time changes because I work till either 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Once time changes, which I believe is Sunday, I'll be able to get off work and start filming a few holes. So yeah, totally. See, I don't. AJ, my buddy Daniel, even Gabe, a lot of people say that they have problems with their feet. But I don't ever find that to be a problem. We'll go and throw 4 rounds in Mobile, and my feet, I never have that sensation where I need to pull my shoes off and go, oh, that's better. Like, I can't help you on that one. I don't know. I don't ever have that problem. Oh, it's no problem, Chris. I love doing it. It's not a problem at all. Oh, We got about 10 more minutes here, and then we're gonna take off. Hey, thank you so much for this epic pen idea. That's absolutely brilliant, and I absolutely love teaching. And this is such a good teaching tool to use. Like that's so awesome. Thank you so much for that. Um, I will tell you the only time I've ever had problems with my feet, and like if I took my sock off and I noticed my here, since I'm just chatting with you guys, I can just chat with you guys normal, like a normal human being here. Can I please? Go to OBS? Okay. When I had problems with my feet, like swelling or hurting a little bit, it was like salt intake. It was too much salt, stuff like that. But I'm not a doctor, and I don't pretend to know all that stuff. Um, drink a lot of this. That's about all I do. Horrible. I'm gonna close up this stuff because we're gonna wrap it up tonight, guys. That is awesome. How do I close this thing? Menu, close. That's simple. Dude, thank you so much for suggesting the epic pen. The epic pen was very epic, and I am super happy that I'm able to use it. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna reach out to J Ray and see if I can launch that clinic, like the full 2 minutes there, so you guys can watch it again later. But we'll break it down Sunday night. I think Sunday night. Since we got about 9 minutes left. What happened with the memorial? Paul wasn't in it, was he? Spoilers. What happened with that? I want to. Can I? Do I have permission to pull up the PDGA for the memorial? Because I think it's Wednesday. I think we're gonna be fine, right? I mean, I don't think anybody in here is gonna be upset if I pull it up. Dude, yeah, the idea is the way to go. What happened? Oh, that happened. Okay, I don't need to see any more than that. I already know. I pulled up the memorial PDGA page, and I see this. As soon as I seen the 1090, I knew he caught up. That's great. It's a pretty tight field. Does anybody? Oh, look at Big Germ getting in there. Does anybody else think that the memorial, gosh, I can't even think of what the actual course name is. What's the course where they're throwing around the fountain? The fountain is it Fountain Hills? I don't know. The one with the fountain. Does anybody else think that's like the most boring course in the world to watch? I bet he is. I bet he is. I think that course throwing 400-foot hyzer at Fountain Hills, I think that is the most boring thing to watch in all of disc golf. What do you guys think? There's a hot take for you. Anybody want to debate me? I think it's so boring. Let's throw a hyzer. Let's throw another hyzer. Is Vista? I don't think I've watched a full round of Vista. I think I watched like one or two holes of Vista, and I'm like, okay, so all the baskets are raised and they're throwing through a park. It doesn't look very fun. I know Fountain's boring. Like I watched Paul McBeth's like super good round, and I'm just like, okay, he threw a hyzer a whole bunch of times. Okay, just wondering, where are they going next? Waco. Waco. Who do we got at Waco? Who's in Waco? Can we look up Waco? It hasn't started, right? So we can look that up. Who do we got at Waco? Eagle? That's so weird to see. Is this not the weirdest thing you've ever seen? That's so weird. It's like time is flipped. You like the Peninsula Islands? Awesome. I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't know. It looks kind of boring. Maybe because I don't have an unlimited supply of plastic and I'm not making $1 million a year. So I look at all those big hydro sources of water and I'm going, bye bye discs. All right, so everybody's here. Oh, Matty O's making an appearance. I see Matty. There's Cam. I didn't know Cam and Eric are the same rated. That's cool. Okay, so obviously Eagle's hot right now. Calvin's got that Florida Woods golf. Who shreds? Who shreds Waco? Look at Devin Owens. I didn't even realize Devin still played, to be honest with you guys. Paul has said several times he could care less about ratings because it don't win him tournaments. He won 2 world titles and wasn't the highest rated player. Tampa Bay. Paul, he has 2 wins so far this year. So AJ's got Paul. Chris Dickerson, okay. Macbeth second, okay. Who do I think? Oh, look at Felberg jumping in there. Who do I think's gonna jump up and surprise? Who's gonna be your dark horse? Who's gonna be the surpriser? The one that everybody looks at lead card covers and goes, "Wait, what?" Holcomb wins FPO. Really? Who we got in FPO? Holcomb takes FPO. Okay. Okay. Your dark horse is Oakley. He's been practicing wooded course all off season while he wasn't injured, so I could see that. Dark horse at Waco. Is it fair to put Yulabari as a dark horse? Because he's actually really, really freaking good. I'm trying to think who excels in those wooded lines. Who excels in those wooded lines? AJ's got Haley. I'd like to see Johnny on lead card. That's who I want to see. I want to see Johnny on lead card. I want to see the man, the myth, the legend. 980, 9852. Is he the lowest PDGA number of the tournament? Oh my god, look at that PDGA number compared to everybody else. I want to see Johnny. Oh, that would be awesome. I see Johnny. We'll take Johnny, Macbeth. We'll slide Oakley in there. And is it a 4-man or 5-man? If it's a 5-man, I want Matt and Cam because I just want to see them play. I'd love to see like Matty O and Cam come out of nowhere and shred. But that's just my local love. I'm tired of getting beat up by them. All right, we'll have to see. We got one contender for Dickerson, Macbeth at second, Yuli at third. Holcomb takes FPO. Dude, what is my Steam ID? I'm not even gonna lie. What do I got? Can I open that without opening it? Can I open it in a different page? I know I have an old Steam ID. I don't even know how to look. How do I tell? I have some random Steam ID that's like 1,000,000 numbers long. Well, here's a flex for you. Can you see that? Years of service, member since April 20th, 2007. There. That's about as much flexing as I can do on Steam. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's my alarm. Okay, so we're definitely going to take a look. We're going to come back to this Sunday. We will take a look at. God, I don't like doing the tournament results on Sunday, but I probably have a 6-digit. I have no idea. I don't even know how to even look. Is there a way to like Google this? You got me curious. You have me curious. Do I have to put in my Steam ID in this account details? I don't even know. It don't matter. We are going to get something. Absolutely, we are going to get something together, and we are going to rock that out. Did I just close out of YouTube? I think I just closed out of YouTube. Let me open YouTube back up because it's obviously not running. Oh, the train didn't stop. Is it still live, or did I close it out? I hope it never closed out. All right. Yes, I'm going to go see EMAC Friday. We will be there setting up with Tyler. He's my favorite all-time pro and also my team captain. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be there. I got out of work early for it. But we're going to get us some Among Us, something fun that we can all play together. I think that would be fun. Our Sunday nights could be a gaming night, and our Wednesdays can be like a form breakdown and more of this. I like this. This is a lot of fun tonight. And I appreciate you guys for coming by. I am definitely going to end tonight, and I'm going to go spend some time with the lady and the puppy and get some rest. So, as always, guys, thanks so much. Be better than yesterday. Peace.